Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Why Not Travel. Once again, this is Robert, and we are on day 3 of the Navigator cruise, which is actually a sea day, so let's see what we can do on board the ship. I start my mornings by going on a morning walk. If you're a morning walker like I am, or a jogger, then keep an eye out for my future video about the walking track or jogging track and other areas on the ship where you could take a walk around. Then it's off to the buffet to get some breakfast. There is nothing like a cruise ship buffet, especially on Royal Caribbean. What's the number one thing to do on a sea day on a cruise ship? That, of course, is to chill out by the pool. And with Navigator of the Seas resort style pool, it sets the perfect setting to do so. You really can spend the full day just at the pool on this ship, be it getting a suntan, getting a drink from one of the waiters, or even visiting the Johnny Rockets Express for a burger and milkshake. One thing to note about the Johnny Rockets, however, is it is not included and it is a la carte pricing. If you're like me, however, and don't like to spend extra money, then head over to the opposite side of the ship where you'll find El Loco Fresh, which is grab-and-go Mexican food that is included with your cruise. If you're an adult, however, and want a more quiet or relaxing time, head over to the solarium, which is the adult area on the ship. Grab a cocktail and just be lazy, because you're on vacation, and why not? A very unique feature on board the Navigator is the escape room on board. Sign up for this as soon as you get onto the ship because it fills up fast. It is a lot of fun and a must-do on the ship. For lunch, we went to Jamie's Italian, and while looking over the menu, my brother-in-law said we're on a cruise, which just ordered 2 of every appetizer offered. The spread covered the entire table. It was crazy, but it was by far some of the best Italian food I have ever had on a cruise ship. After lunch, we were discussing what we wanted to do for the rest of the day, and I really didn't want to just lounge by the pool all day, even though you could. So I decided I wanted to check out the sports area of the ship, where the water slides, the flow rider, and basketball courts and rock climbing wall is. I really wanted to do everything, and I was just overwhelmed with excitement. However, I will fully admit, the second I started seeing people wipe out on the flow rider, I did chicken out. I regret it. I need to go back on this cruise and try it, but at the time, I decided to just go on the water slides. The other half of my family decided to venture up to the forward section of the ship to play mini golf. I didn't join them because honestly you can do mini golf on any cruise ship nowadays, but the golf course on this ship is very impressive. For dinner, we went to Azumi's, and my dad put on a good face to have dinner with us, mainly because he is not an Asian food type of person. I heard a lot of good things about Azumi's and how good the sushi is. However, if I'm being honest, it was kind of a letdown. I mean, it was good, but after having Jamie's for lunch, we all agreed we wish we would have had Jamie's for dinner that night instead of Azumi's. In the evenings, that is when the Navigator of the Seas truly comes to life and really shows her party atmosphere on the ship. During the day, it's really chill, but at night, it's a different story. And yes, we are still on the Navigator of the Seas. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. That is an ice show on a cruise ship, and one of the many things that wow people with this ship. After the ice show, I went to the Bamboo Lounge and had some of the most creative and unique drinks I have ever had on a cruise ship. Then I realized they turned Studio B into a nightclub, and so we danced the night away. I will say, however, since this is an ice skating rink that they put a floor down on top of, the floor actually does freeze over and becomes very, very slippery. And I did fall and spilt my drink all over someone that night. I returned back to the cabin just in time to see the Carnival Radiance sail on by. As always, like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.